The whole delivery fee thing that these places impose not really screws the driver in terms of tip amount these days. Yeah, I mean, it'll be $0 delivery fee. You'll get like a $5 service fee. And then they are marking up the food, and they do take a little off the back end of the food. Sometimes a lot off the back end of the food. So, like, on a typical $50 restaurant order, you know, the service, the app will clear $20. They will. And they'll give the driver like $6 or less and hope that you tip 5 to 10 to 20. And then they can go like, oh, it's 50. You get $50 for dropping off this order, buddy. 6 miles. They really count on the tip. And what Amazon, I think they just got sued for doing this, is even more egregious with their flex drivers. So Amazon flex drivers are like grocery delivery drivers, package delivery drivers, whatever needs to be delivered from Amazon's multitude of real-time delivery services, from Whole Foods to Prime Now to, you know, they have a lot of these services in cities. In New York, they did it for multiple stores, local New York City stores. They get these flex drivers. So, you know, you pull into a bay, they fill your car up, they give you the route. You have 2 hours to deliver, you know, everything's in blocks. And they'll go like, you guaranteed to make $35 an hour. And you're like, fucking great. Fucking great. What they don't tell you is, yeah, if you got no tips, they'd pay you $35 an hour. But if you get 25 in tips, they're going to pay you $10 an hour. And then your 25 in tips gets you up to your 35. So they were using how much you got tips. They were saying 100% of the tips go to the driver. And while that was true, they would then back off your hourly rate if you got a lot of tips. So it's like, it's just 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Another way for these companies to fucking lie about what they do. And it's all inconvenience to the customer while fucking over these drivers. You know, they make, you know, the routes they're on, they're tight routes. They get fired by text. They get penalized if they don't make these routes in times. They expect a high churn rate and turnover in these driver positions. So they don't even care. They'll burn you out. They don't give a fuck. It's like if you ever had a paper route when you were a kid. Did you ever get grifted into that? Like your newspaper company, they want you to go door to door and sell newspaper subscriptions. They want you to, you know, go out. You know, they had this thing, like you would work for the newspaper company. You'd get, you know, $5, $10 every sale you made for a subscription to the newspaper. And they'd take a van full of these kids out after high school who worked for the paper to a neighborhood and drop us off. We'd go door to door doing that. What they didn't tell you is all they really wanted you to do was get your grandmother, your parents, your aunts and uncle. You'd sign up everybody you know. Nobody was good at the door-to-door sales thing. That never worked out. You'd burn out because you'd never be good at it. And then they get a bunch of other kids to sign up. And meanwhile, they're just getting everyone to sign up their little mini pyramid of people. The new Amazon tip thing this month is such a bullshit thing. I don't know what that is. You got to explain yourself. We got 2 free beers at our holiday party. My chef didn't tip the guy opening the bottles and got half his beer poured out. Yeah, I don't know. Some of those parties are different. Like, look, you know, you can have an open bar at a wedding and tell people, don't worry about tipping. We're going to tip it. We're going to tip everybody. It's a nice thing for your guest to not have to worry about them tipping. You know, a tip jar is kind of gauche. Adam Jones says, I still have never gotten a clear answer on what the delivery fee is, since it clearly states it doesn't go to the driver. So delivery fee is like an inconvenience charge. Yeah, the delivery fee is like their ding to you for like the app service and logistical coordination. Meanwhile, they're taking $30 off or 30% off the back end of the food. They'll also have like, you know, they have a delivery fee. They have I don't know, here in Vegas, they have a Clark County surcharge of $2 for pandemic hard shit. I don't know. Like every city and municipality has different rules. It doesn't make sense. It's not like cut and dry. I wish it was.